They tried to send me to rehab. I said no, no, no," was the opening line to an Amy Winehouse song in 2006. The troubled 22-year-old singer was barely an adult at the time, but it was a tragically prophetic song as she died 5 years later of a drug overdose. She was only 27 years old when she died. Such a beautiful voice, and such a shame that she died so needlessly. But it was her own stubbornness and refusal to submit to her dad, who had tried to get her into rehab, that led to her death. Stubbornness isn't new, though, nor is the death that it brings. For example, when we read the account of God bringing Israel out of Egypt, we're struck by the glaring stubbornness of Pharaoh. His obstinate, hard-headed refusal to submit to God led to the death of an unknown number of Egyptians. God had told Moses at the burning bush that Pharaoh would not obey and would pay dearly, in fact. "But I know that the king of Egypt will not permit you to go except under compulsion. So I will stretch out my hand and strike Egypt with all my miracles which I shall do in the midst of it, and after that he will let you go." Exodus 3, verses 19 and 20. As the events and plagues unfolded, the hardness of Pharaoh's heart was exposed. Earlier, we saw how he rejected God as unknown and irrelevant to his royal personage. Even as Moses began to show him the signs from God, Pharaoh was unimpressed, unconcerned, and non-compliant. The first plague didn't crack him at all. The text says his heart was hardened. He wouldn't listen to them, nor would he even think about it. Then Pharaoh turned and went into his house with no concern even for this. Exodus 7, verse 23. This went on through 10 plagues, ending with the death of the firstborn sons. A couple of times it seemed he was going to relent, but he didn't break until the sorrow of so many deaths forced him to obey. Well, what about you? Will you obey God or be like Amy Winehouse singing, "No, no, no"? Please don't go down the path of death. And please say yes, yes, yes to tomorrow's Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until then, this is James McClenny, hoping you have a great day.